Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. The peace be upon you. Coming on this follow up presentation, this follow up video. As you can see in the chat box area, you are able to click on the StreamYard link, and I can bring you into this broadcast. So if you see me looking away, I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen in case any people uh, message me in the chat box and let me know that they're trying to come on screen. The reason why I chose to do this, I post many articles, many videos, and maybe sometimes I don't fully I don't fully explain to the extent that you fully understand. Maybe there's some questions. Maybe there's some portion that I did not cover, which you would have liked for me to cover, give some information on. That's the purpose of this showing. If you have any questions concerning the materials that I have posted, then please click on the link and let me know that of you are waiting. Okay. We're going to give that a few minutes for people to start coming in. Okay, here's something. Interesting from a recent post where I was speaking on the importance of words, definitions of those words, and getting understanding of those words. Understanding of the definitions when they were in the original use. Because, see, what happens is lots of times what we are reading as words in the translations, etc., that come to us today have different meanings, different definitions than at the time of original revealing that word. Earlier, I spoke of the word Euphrates. Euphrates. In the book of Genesis in the Holy Bible, it says, the Revelation says, one, one river, one river went out of Eden and then became four heads. Given a couple seconds for that to sink into your mind, into your thoughts. Already, doesn't that bring some questions? It should to any intelligent, thoughtful human being, student of the scriptures. Yes, indeed, it brings questions. For instance, one river. The original Hebrew word for river, also translated sometimes into uh, the great stream. The original Hebrew word, nihar. Nihar. One of the ways in this modern time when most people have lost touch with the original Hebrew language and definitions is that we turn to her sister language, Quran Arabiya. Nihar, word root alphabets, NHR. In the sacred Quran means also river, stream. That which flows with information, revelation. An article of print. So now we have a widened expression and understanding of what type of river went out of Eden. According to the definition, then, that river was a body of revealed knowledge, a body of revelation. Printed written form. Okay. It went out of Eden and it became four heads. Head, the topmost, the uppermost, that area which is on top of the body, the head, that area from which the thinking ability, rational thinking ability comes from. Again, now, our expression and understanding of the of what we have read there in the Genesis scripture is widened. A flow of revealed data, knowledge, science, information went out and then became heads of four other bodies of knowledge, four other flowing rivers. See the connection there? Do you get the connection? One river flow of information became heads of four other bodies of information. Okay, let me check my computer screens. It just blinks. Maybe there's someone available. Okay. So, one head, one river, one body of written work becomes head of four other bodies. And those bodies are comprised of written works. Doesn't that make a lot more intelligent sense to us? People living in this day and time, we see right away, hey, the scripture was not given to us simply to tell us about a physical river only. The scripture was given to us using physical things to teach us concerning unseen, abstract, invisible things, invisible happenings, which are just as real in everyday life as the physical things. Don't you know that each and every physical thing that we see in creation is actually a word which when we look into that thing, that word, it gives us information. It gives us understanding of how that relates to the abstract being of the world that we live in. On that note, then, let's think about the third river that is mentioned in the Holy Bible. The third river is known by the name Euphrates. Euphrates. What is the definition of the word Euphrates? If we are to have a good understanding, a rational, intelligent understanding, then we must know the definitions. The Hebrew word, the original Hebrew word that became Euphrates in the Greek and the Persian languages, means sweet water. Sweet water. That which is fruitful. Aha. The thinking process again. Rational thinking. Follow the logic. Follow her. Her, the body of logic. Follow her to the conclusion. That third river, body of written, printed expression, what exactly is it aimed at making more fruitful? That sweet water, that sweet message, that sweet printing of the words, what is it aimed at? The Euphrates doctrine is the teaching of recognizing the white male as God. The white man as God doctrine. That is the standard which was set forth, established in the New World, Western Hemisphere, with the teaching of the King James Authorized Version. of the original scriptures. Yes, I know. For some people, it's just too much to handle, too much uh, responsibility comes along with that realization. But reality of the world situation in my nation, in your nation, in nations around the globe, that is exactly the situation, the standard which has been established. That the white man, white male, is God, and that all other people, anyone, any people not in the same physical image as the white male, is then subject to or looked upon as inferior, inferior by the superior white skinned male. Isn't that exactly where we, the world population, the world's nations, isn't that where we are having our biggest problems today? And it's been that way for a very, very, very long time in human history. That is the foundation of the problem. If we, sincere people of the world, want to eliminate that situation, then we have to call for at least, as now, make it known to the world that that is indeed the problem. We need to stop identifying God, the superior, in any form, any image that ties the Lord Creator to any human race, ethnicity. That's not acceptable. That is anti Christ. Any people who see themselves as physically related to God will also, in their minds, in their actions, automatically look down upon other people that are not physically related to the image that they have given of God. Let's rid the world of the concept of superiority race and inferior races. Let us call for the removal of all images which attempt to portray the divine. I thank you all for your time. Please share this video.